What's up, Hippo lovers? Welcome to game number 2, Vinchester against JorDan, here on Double Leaf Lakes Regicide Edition. We will have a tournament where we'll always start with multiple TCs. In this case, we will start with 2 extra TCs, have a big pond in the center, some ponds here in the back, and since it is Regicide, we will have castles. We will see Vinchester going for Burmese here, so most likely expecting some Aramba shenanigans. JorDan is picking Chinese. The beauty of Chinese is that you start with 6 extra villagers, Regicide lots of resources, so he has a solid 5 villager lead, as you can see at the top already. Make that 6 workers now, simply because he has some fishing ships out. We are in the winner bracket semifinals, best of 5. This was Hidden Pixiv, no repeat. Why no big water sieves here? Well, I think starting with 2 castles, you kind of need civilizations that are really strong with your unique unit. I think something like Italians could be good, but just think about it. Like Italians, you save some wood in an RM start that's way more tight. Here, you already have like 53 villagers working, then saving like 10, 15 wood won't really help you that much. We, on this tournament, always play on map size 3, so they have some more space for themselves. JorDan can click up pretty soon. Indeed, that's what he's doing. Vinchester, after winning game number 1 with Goth against Hans on Atacama, is working pretty well. Could Vikings work? I think Vikings is a horrible choice, simply because what are you doing on land? I think you're just getting clapperinoed and losing your fish early on since you don't have fire galleys. Mongols seem pretty great. Well, I think Rembai might be a bit better there. It is not easy to say, right? Oh, well, we see Wolf-Ass getting a kill against JorDan there. Vinchester already 1 down now. JorDan as well, so both players losing 1 villager. And we go for more and more water on this one. 59 villagers against 62, so good job by Vinchester coming back into this one. Even went for another pond. I think he is overproducing fishing ships there. Would have loved more 3v3 split there. JorDan going for the pond at the side. And some center control here. Vinchester with the early wall, but won't be the most important thing. JorDan walls off the side. Probably lots of Tukunu to defend against the Rembai. Feels like a reasonable choice. Indeed, we are playing with Pop 200 in this one. Khmer and go Ballista Elephant. Well, Khmer, at least, as you can see, you're reaching castle age with a massive amount of resources. You could go up quite quickly, which is lovely, but Ballista Elephant, obviously not the greatest unit. Melee, I don't like the Karambit Warrior against potential Chukunu, Rembai, Camel Archer, Mangodai, Conquistadors. Not my greatest choice. Now fishing ships added. That's a bit surprising to me. You will see a wheelbarrow and you think, okay, he won't click up to castle age for a minute. But, well, double TC makes it all work for Vinchester. So goes up here, researches wheelbarrow there, and goes to the stable, goes for the market. I'm expecting a Rembai. JorDan on the other side went for the stable as well, which is quite surprising to me, honestly. Malay Battle Elephant spam? Yeah, well, you will have the food eco to afford quite some stuff, so I don't mind this too much. JorDan doing an okayish job here, but might run into the castle. Vinchester doing a lovely job pulling those back. Will heal in his TC. Now JorDan trying to make Sneaky Dogs happen. Honestly, I think this is just so much effort there for someone who is only on shorefish anyways. We saw both players use the market a bit, and we see idle time there in the 30s for both of them. Idle TC at 140. Obviously those numbers will be pretty high. It is an extremely messy start, guys. I would be in even higher numbers there. JorDan now goes for the triple dock in the center. Lots and lots of resources. Might think about a reasonable castle age timing. Both players will reach castle age at similar times. Surprised by JorDan's walls here, why he didn't think like that was an option. Oh, maybe because scouts were added. I'm trying to take a look at the chat, guys. If you have any questions, I will try to answer them. Now the players to research fire galley here, or fire ships here, so that he can keep the production up for fire galley in the center. Vinchester is playing 2 docks. JorDan is playing 3 docks in the center. So only the small walls. A Ramby production now started. First one out. We see bloodlines. We see the defense upgrade. And he will pressure the center. It's really important that JorDan goes on to Tukunu's and gets ballistics, gets botkin. He really needs to make something happen. But obviously Vinchester even going for gill nets here. Okay. Is Capture Age a mod? Is it available to everyone? It is not a mod. And it will be available to everyone for quote-unquote an affordable price at some point. Can human make 2 extra TCs in feudal in this game mode? I don't think so, no. So I think actually humans might be one of the ships that suffer the most in those settings. Okay, that's a fight JorDan is winning at all times. Ferroquist! Heyo! More walls. Another castle! Interesting choice by JorDan, who's now trying to stonewall the front over there. Would have loved to see some more of that early on. And the Ramby not doing too much. I like the spot that JorDan put himself into. Both players floating lots and lots of food. Imping not out of the question pretty soon. And then traps might be around to pressure that castle quite nicely. Yeah, I think Italians might have been a good choice. You just can't pick them for their start reasons. That's what I meant. But yeah, Genoese might be good. JorDan, that's not a thing, my man. Not starting the house there. Kind of hurts. Loses 1 villager, loses 2 villagers. Those are Ramby so lethal. JorDan now with so many fire galleys in the center, as we can see. 1 demo from either player or fire ships. That zoom is so crisp. Yeah. Give some shout out to the cameraman. He's doing a great job. So I only have to focus on casting. Really improved my casting as well. By the way, 2 kings around. If you lose both of them, you lose the game. So could have been an option there to snipe this one. Yeah, I'm surprised by the kings chilling there. TC is getting rushed out. Going to Imperial Age is Vinchester here. It looks better for him than what I thought. JorDan, yeah, he is 20 villages ahead, but simply not having the production. Phew, just here for the cameraman. I don't feel appreciated. This is indeed regicide. Oh, now running into the trap. Could see something here, but honestly, Ramby way too good to chop themselves out of there. Only now first Chukunuas are on the field. 4 Chukunuas in total. King Sniper in a professional AoE game? Oh, nearly lol. How would that ever happen? JorDan down to 0 food again. Lost way too much in the center. Is now taking over that area though. Also was over here, but, well, Vinchester, he didn't care that much. Nice, this tournament is so random, I love it. Says the DMer. Are there Regicide Pro tournaments? Not really. Most of the time, Regicide is somewhat included. Or not most of the time, but sometimes Regicide is somewhat included. But a pure Regicide tournament, not that I remember for quite some time. And don't start me with Regicide Rumble. Two Kings of JorDan. He actually might lose this game due to King Snipes. This is so weird. You need to lose both Kings though. If you lose 1 King, that's not the worst thing. This is so weird by JorDan. Losing 1, it's not a problem, guys. If this one falls though, the game is over. Wasn't there an epic King Snipe once? There was. There were plenty of epic King Snipes in the history of Age of Empires, yeah. But I was responsible for one of them. Do people ever play DM Regicide? I think that you can't even select that. Those are two different game modes. Wheelbarrow only now. JorDan sits at 500 food. Is still a solid 50 population ahead. So that's crazy numbers for him. Will love the score for himself as well. So yeah, some villager losses isn't the worst thing. Tukunu's now dealing with those. Rambai. Bit surprised that we don't have a lot of trap pressure, which is coming exactly now. Would love to see some masonry. Rambai getting sniped down. JorDan with a solid defense over here. Now got some more control in the center. Tukunu numbers now at 19. And Vinchester needs to make something happen with those Rambai. JorDan just got loomed 3 seconds ago? Really? Really? That is so bad. Does JorDan not realize it's regicide? I'm pretty sure he does not. I'm pretty sure he does not. And if I watch the VOD on anyone coming over and telling him, you know that you will ban on both channels. So be respectful, guys. Obviously, $400 tournament here, and we are already pretty deep. Both players, I think, made it into the money. No, I don't think so. I think top 4 are getting money, and we are basically having only 6 players left. Chinese will just destroy the economy. I agree if it wasn't for this unit. Onager is pretty lovely against Shogunus. Simply after losing Redemption, they don't have the greatest answers to them. And, well, maybe only split formation. Does Loom affect the king? No, it's villagers exclusively. And now he sees the king and is sending him away. Running away. That fatty. Like power walking over there. Only missing 2 sticks, and that would confuse him with my mother. And her Nordic walking, power walking group. Trap, somewhat exposed. Onage attack now in there. No idea if Burmese actually have siege engineers. Oh, those fire galleys keep on doing some damage. Would love to see actually like 5... Well, those fire ships keep on doing damage. Would actually love to see... Oh, by the way, that's the MTC. That's the MTC. 5 traps. Oh, he missed some time. Could have gotten it if he was focusing a bit differently, but can't know that. And Imp will be reached. Okay, so they have siege engineers, could be lovely. Braces coming in, chemistry is coming in. Damage output will be solid by JorDan. Only needs some more resources to click rocketry. Indeed, that's what he's going for. More damage output there. Will be pretty damn lovely against Onagers and Rambai alike. Traps will fall quicker. I don't think so. I think that's mainly the amount of arrows. That will work. So Elite Shukunu better against that. Siege Engineers now flying in. And that won't be an easy push to stop. Still pop 180 for JorDan. He is sitting at the way lower army values we can see though. 4.8k against 7.6k. Those Elite Rambai, Trap Mass and Onagers will make it really tough for JorDan. What is he going for? He's adding archery ranges. What is that for? JorDan still no masonry, an upgrade that could have really helped him stall out that push. Another castle, Onagers moving forward, and that's going to be a tricky one. How can JorDan engage this one? I don't really see it. Onagers needs to get sniped. Oh god, this could be so bad. This could be so bad. JorDan is patrolling in. Goes for some splits. The Rambai are diving as well. Army at the left-hand side. Does an okay chopper focusing down one of the Onagers, but won't even finish it. Now needs to run. Those were heavy losses for him. Some Rambai died as well, but only one Onager falling. That was good for Vinchester. HP count on those Onagers. 2 on the lower side. JorDan micros to the side. Will find some kills. Rambai damage output really solid. And the moment the Chukunus move in, obviously the Rambai becoming so much stronger as well. Now we see a transition into Arbalest even. Interesting choice here Phew, I see 2 scouts on the map. Jordan still with a lot of map control, so don't be too scared there. In the long run, he will suffer that, well, the losses of the gold, obviously. Didn't really go for any relics, and we can see idle TC time now for Jordan over 4.5 hours, but, well, no, that's idle villager time, right? Idle TC? How many TCs does he have? Okay, sitting at 2 TCs gets more castles up, and Vinchester does a better job of keeping his villagers working. As we can see, destroyed army value, 14k kills in resources for Vinchester, 7k only for Jordan, so more than double or roughly double the damage output already by Vinchester, double the pain inflicted on Jordan's base. Now it needs to go back. Arbalest tech still? Oh, okay, it is there. Will be tricky though. Chukunu upgrades won't be the greatest, and well, those archer ranges will go down quite quickly. And he goes for a mix of Chukunu and Arbalest. I think skirmishers might have been an option against that army as well, but Arbalest obviously better against the onagers. Does 3 damage. Does not want to commit. Would have loved to see some galleons put over there, making it tougher for the Rambai to reinforce. Oh, that lumber camp is found. Ugly spot. And that's going to be 15, 16 dead villagers. Not sure how many died before we actually spotted this. Will be ugly. Jordan still sitting at 125, so it's not the end of the world. The end of the world is at this screen, guys. Look at this army composition. Hallelujah. Not easy to stop with Chinese. I think we needed to use the tech advantage a bit earlier. And Rambai splitting away. Oh god, and now jumping, Shokunus are microing back on it, a shot from the top, connecting one, second one getting split away. Where are the numbers? Jordan floating so many resources there, as you can see. Maybe going for light cap might have been an option. The Rambai splitting, the Rambai diving. Suddenly Jordan only pop 150 against 170 of Vinchester. Army value 3k to over 9k. Jordan has so many losses, traps can't be stopped. The Rambai are getting drilled down. Doing a good job here. Jordan is continuing with his villager production, but it's going to be a tough one. Vinchester with a significant lead now in population goes for Manipur cavalry. More damage output here for his elite Rambai when it comes to buildings. Absolutely lovely, and that's even with having 5 traps and 5 onagers here. Jordan will have an even tougher time rebuilding his army, and not in this game anymore. 2-0 here for Vinchester. What a lovely play by our Russian. Just pure dominance. Jordan probably overcommitting there with the water. Those shenanigans I don't think are too important. And Vinchester, just a Rambai was out there, and as we mentioned, a Rambai onager. Just such a good army composition. Jordan needed to be up to Imp earlier there to deal with that with Bracer. Keep the onager count low. Maybe go for onagers as well. G to the G. Vinchester. Dominating performance against arguably one of the strongest civilizations, Chinese here on Regicide. You simply start with so many more villagers. TCs were working at all times. So nice boom advantage. But Jordan couldn't really get the tech quickly enough. Let's take a look at the statistics in this one. Military, KD just so much better for Vinchester. We will take a look at the killed value again after this. We go through those stats. More gold for Vinchester, more wood. Exactly what he's going for. Jordan with the food advantage, stone advantage, but lost so many castles in the process. Made it tough for him. And killed value was 22k to 10k there in the end. Solid stuff. 42% of the army of Jordan was gold, 45% for Vinchester. The army value 10k to 3k, but in the end, obviously, that doesn't look too great. And didn't we have an overview with some relics here? Ah, yeah, no one even collected a single relic. G to the G. We will hope that Jordan will show up for game 3, 4, and 5 a bit better there. Lovely game. Lovely